Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Vinyltreasures. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live this July 1st, 2026, the first day of July. We're live on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. I want to welcome you to the All 60s edition of the Vinyltreasure Show. This horrible hot day. I hate these days. Listen, I prefer a blizzard right now versus the snow. Versus the heat and humidity. I don't like it. It's easier to put clothes on than to take them off. You can only take off so much. But anyway, I don't like this weather. Never really did. If it was dry and hot, it's a different story. But I don't like hot and humid. No way. I have my no humidity basement is enough humid for Johnny G. But welcome to the All 60s edition. Have all your requests. We'll start off with some bonus tracks tonight. But got a tribute. I got a couple birthdays today that we're going to take care of. But I want to welcome you to the program and hope everybody's doing okay in this heat. We've gotten calls here telling us if we needed to cool. If you don't have an AC, I don't even know how you could function with this. But we opened up tonight's show. It's actually an old request for you, Graylin, a.k.a. G-Dog, in our YouTube chat room. This jazz organist born in Philadelphia, PA. This was, he recorded this September of 1962. Okay, first issued on the Gel label, Jell Records, but then it came out on a Juggy Murray Sue label in October of 62. Instrumental version of the Ray Charles tune, I've Got a Woman, okay, that I think Ray had originally in 1954 on Atlantic Records. But this did chart for him, number 20 on Billboard, number 5 on the R&B chart. And this was the number 1 record on WUST in Bethesda, Maryland. From October 62, Jimmy McGriff on the Sue label, I've Got a Woman Part 1, okay? Anyway, so without further ado, let's start off the vocal portion here. Really like this record because I feature it quite a bit here on the program. It's been a while since I play it. I try to leave at least 8 to 8 months to a year before I play another record. That's what I try to do. Sometimes Johnny gets a little antsy, but I like this record a lot. And you know this singer from Nashville, Tennessee, but raised in Cleveland, Ohio. Again, he was a member of a 1950s vocal group, the Future Tones, that recorded for the Tress label. His real name was Charles Hatcher, but you know him as Edwin Starr. In 1965, he signed with Rick Tick Records, had 6 releases on the label. This was his 4th release, his tune written by Al Hamilton, Richard Morris, and the singer Edwin Starr. This charted number 92 on Cashbox, number 84 on Billboard, number 4 record on WJLB if you were listening in Detroit, Michigan. This was his follow-up to Stopper on Sight SOS, our vocal opener from April 66. Mr. Edwin Starr on Rick Tick. It's called Headline News. Here you go, folks. Edwin Starr. Okay, there you go. We open up with the great Edwin Starr. Edwin Starr, what did I say, his 4th release for the Rick Tick label? I think I said that. April 1966, Edwin Starr on Rick Tick. Headline News is the name of the tune. You got Headline News. This will be Johnny G's last Vinyltreasure show for the year. Okay, folks, you believe me? Do you believe me? Okay, that this will be the last show. I got to take a sabbatical. Okay, no, I'm only teasing you. You thought you were going to have a heart attack there, right? Anyway, there you go. That one there. Edwin Starr from April 66. Headline News is the name of the tune. Let us continue here. I picked this one here, and this gal was the first wife of soul singer Don Varner. Now, she is from Alabama originally, first recording for the Downbeat label back in 1965 as Little Brenda Duff. Okay. And this is her very next single. Came out on the Casino label, which was out of New Orleans, Louisiana. This tune written by Herb Riles. I thought there was an O, but there's not. Herb Riles and Jerry Willis from July of 1967. Let's give a listen to Brenda Duff, D-U-F-F, Brenda Duff on the Casino label. And the name of the tune is Got to Get to Know You. Here you go. A bonus track, Brenda Duff. Okay, there you go. There, great sound there, Miss Brenda Duff. Brenda Duff's her name, from July of 1967. That one there on the Casino label out of New Orleans, Louisiana. And Got to Get to Know You is the name of the tune. And she would have two more singles, one in 1969 on the Blue Rock label, which I think I had in the box. I saw it there. And one from 1970 on Volume Records. Many of you already know Johnny G, but for those of you who don't, you know, make sure you save your questions, because I think when I get my cataracts done, which I have not even, maybe I'm not even cleared to have them done yet. So, but when I do, I don't think I'll be able to do a show. I maybe be able to play some records here without bending. I got to like pick records that are like, I just can't bend down to get a lot of the records that I do pull out for the program, which I was doing it today like crazy. But I got to say that I did find some old things that I've been looking for a while. So already some people have been sending me some questions, interesting questions to Johnny G. But anyway, you are listening to the Vinyl Treasure Show. If you are new to this program, please consider subscribing to Johnny G's YouTube page. We're live on Oldies and More Radio and live on the YouTube stream. And give me a thumbs up if you like what you're hearing. As we continue here, do we have any Sarah Janes in the chat room there? Kind of relates to this next record, and you will know this singer. Originally from Jacksonville, Florida, but he relocated to Norfolk, Virginia. His real name is Gary Anderson, and he recorded for initially for Frank Guida's LeGrand Records, which was originally out of Norfolk, Virginia. And of course, his biggest hit was a song, I think it was Quarter to Three. I think that was the biggest hit that he had. Dear Lady Twist was another cool record he did from 1962. But he had 24 overall releases on the LeGrand record label between 1960 and 1967. And this was his this was his final release, a song he co-wrote from April of 1968. Let's give a listen to Gary U.S. Bonds. Gary U.S. Bonds on LeGrand Records, and the song is called Sarah Jane. Gary U.S. Bonds. Here you go, another bonus track.
Just one little kiss. Each day I try to find a way to get her attention, but she walks on by as though I didn't exist. Sarah Jane, got to tell her that I love her. Sarah Jane, but she doesn't know I need her. Sarah Jane, oh, if I could only make her understand that I want to be her lover man. That I will do all that I possibly can for Sarah Jane. Da 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 chiliboom da chiliboom da chiliboom da 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 chiliboom da chiliboom da. Here she comes, Sarah Jane. I stay awake all night and think about my Sarah. My longing for her drives me out of my mind. Somehow I've got to let her know how much I love her, or this heart of mine will be forever crying. Sarah Jane, Sarah Jane, somebody tell her I love her. Oh, I hope and pray she'll hear my plea and come and set my poor soul free. Please release me from this misery. Oh, Sarah Jane. Chiliboom da da chiliboom da da chiliboom da chiliboom da chiliboom da 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 chiliboom da chiliboom da. Here she comes, Sarah Jane. Da 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 da. Here she comes, here she comes, Sarah Jane.
April 1968 release there for Gary U.S. Bonds. Gary U.S. Bonds on the LeGrand label. That's his last single for LeGrand Records. Sarah Jane is the name of the tune. Let us continue here. Got three more to go. Here, let's go to Philadelphia now for these gals. On Don White's Alpha label. I think he also owned the Don L record label out of Philadelphia. And these gals are named after the... Wait. Well, they were named after the first label, Don L. Not so much. Tony, put it over... Leave it over here. Over here. Give it to me. Thank you, ma'am. My sister bringing me my water. I asked her for my water. Thank you for that, Tony. But anyway, they recorded two for the subsidiary Alpha record label. This was their second. Tune written by Eddie Holman and James Solomon. This is arranged by Bill Massey from October of 1965. Let's give a listen to the Don L's. The Don L's on Alpha Records. It's called Everybody Don't Know. Another bonus track. Here you go.
Saying that you're untrue, and everybody's saying you're
Yeah, there you go. Those are the Donnells, a girl group out of Philadelphia. That's on the Alpha record label. That's a subsidiary of Donnell Records. October 1965, their second release for the Alpha label, the Donnells, with Everybody Don't Know. Tony couldn't come on the camera tonight, so she handed me, so those of you that are asking, okay, she handed it to me over the, there's a ledge right here that I have. It's like I got to fix up here. I got to change the lighting and do a lot of things. I just don't have the time to do it. Little by little, baby steps we take here in the Galindo household. Let us continue here. And I found this record out in the wild. It's pretty cool. I think it's a little it's not in the greatest shape, but listen, it plays decent for a VG. It does. But I don't know. It's one of the flea markets and whatnot that I went to. But I think this record is in demand of 45. As we stay in Philadelphia now, as this group won second place in a talent contest held in Philadelphia, beating out the Delphonics, who came in third on that talent contest. And first place went to the Ambassadors, okay, but this group had second place. Okay, and they were all attending Temple University at the time. They were known as the Temptones, okay. And Jimmy Bishop, he was the label owner. He owned Arctic Records, heard about them and signed them, both groups, the Ambassadors and the Temptones, to the Arctic label. And let's give a listen to the first of two that here for the Temptones. Okay, this features Daryl, I think you pronounce this Hall, H-O-H-L, kind of changed it to Daryl Hall, you know, of Hall & Oates fame, but this is a young Daryl Hall, okay? And this charted number 19 on WDAS in Philadelphia. We go back to February of 1967 for the sound of the Temptones. The Temptones on Arctic Records. It's called Girl, I Love You. Here you go. Another bonus. Okay, Sounds of Philadelphia here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyltreasure show. That one there from February 1967. That's the first of two for the Temptones. Temptones on Jimmy Bishop's Arctic Records out of Philadelphia. Girl, I Love You is the name of the tune. That is Daryl Hall on lead before all those Hall & Oates releases that they had. The one that, what was the one that I used to, Say It Isn't So? Is that the one that I used to sing to that girl, Patty, when I was at work for Ingersoll Rand? Anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Let us continue. How many people out there remember an advertisement for Coca-Cola? Like, things go better with Coca-Cola. Well, that's what this next record reminds me of, although I don't drink. I haven't had soda in, it's got to be about 15 years. Okay, about 15 years. I don't drink soda anymore. I may drink like bottled seltzer. Well, it's not seltzer. It's like carbonated water, kind of like they have different flavors and whatnot. So sometimes I add it to some cranberry juice or whatever these, or like cranberry lemonade. I make it really light. But I don't drink soda anymore. But anyway, but up next, it kind of relates to this, although it's not a soda record, okay, don't get me wrong. But up next, a trio of brothers originally from the state of Illinois, okay, and they would eventually settle in Los Angeles, California. They are Lanny, Robert, and Charles Duncan, okay, and they were known as the Duncan brothers. Now, Lanny and Robert were also the songwriters, okay, and they wrote a couple of, some cool records like Let's Go by the Routers. It's a cool instrumental that they used to play on the Gus Gossard show. I think Jim Pewter used to use that to open up the show when Jim Pewter was there, plus others. But they had 2 releases on the Capitol label. This is their first of 2. This charted number 12 on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland. Let's go to April of 1966 for the Duncan Brothers. Duncan Brothers on Capitol Records. It's called Things Go Better with Love. Here you go, the Duncan Brothers. Okay, folks, that is the last of the bonus tracks for this evening. Well, Yeah, about. But anyway, there you go. Those are the Duncan Brothers. The Duncan Brothers from April 1966. That's their first of two on the Capitol record label. Things Go Better with Love is the name of the two. Now, Lanny Duncan has some earlier solo releases on the Candix label that are pretty nice in the early 1960s, I think. Yeah. I think, Warren, you mentioned that, I thought, didn't you? Anyway. So hope you're digging on the cool tunes. If you are, give Johnny G a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because, especially for this show, because we'll see when they shut me down here. We'll see, because if I play too many big hits, and I do have some for tonight, then it's gonna get a little touch and go. Although I was surprised I went on for so long on the last show. But let's start it off here with the request. Actually, we're going to open up with a belated birthday wish to a UK listener, David Dallison. Was it the 27th, David, that you celebrated a birthday? But I have many listeners that are over in the UK, some listening live right now, too, by the way. But this is a belated birthday wish for David Dallison. Of course, this singer born Agatha Weston. Okay, that's her real name. She would sign with MOTOWN Records in 1963. First recording for Berry Gordy Jr.'s Tamla label. Okay, I think she had 7 releases on the Tamla label, which included duets with Marvin, who didn't sing with Marvin Gaye, which gals did not, okay, from that time period. But she does a great record with Marvin, It Takes Two. I always like that record, and that's a good dancing tune. They use that as in the dance contest on American Bandstand, that record. I would have liked to dance to that record, see if I could have won that American Bandstand dance. But I think that was probably her biggest hit. But in March of '65, she would move over to the Gordy subsidiary, MOTOWN's Gordy subsidiary, and let me see. This is her third release. This is a Holland Dozier Holland Pen tune. This charted number 56 on Billboard, 53 on Cashbox, number 13 on the R&B chart from February of '66. We'll send this one out with belated birthday wishes to David Dallison in the hot UK. Maybe it's cooled off a little bit. Kim Weston with the tune called Helpless. Here you go, David, for you.
Suddenly I realize I'm crying, crying, crying.
Okay, sound of Motown here on the All 60s edition. We got a lot of Motown records for tonight, folks. And listen, that's the sound of young America. That was the logo. Okay, well, maybe we're not so young anymore. But anyway, there you go. That one there going out to UK listener David Dallison. Hopefully not a helpless situation out there anymore. I think it was, Charlene mentioned your birthday was the 30th, I think. So happy belated birthday, David. February 1966. Kim Weston there on Gordy Records. Helpless is the name of the tune. Let us continue now. Let's fill a request now for Wayne in Gillette, New Jersey, as we go to Jersey City, New Jersey. Okay, this group had 14 releases on Joe Evans's Carnival Records, and Wayne requested their 5th release, written by a group member, Edward Bivens. This features George Smith on lead. This charted number 92 on the Billboard chart, a number 70 on Cashbox, 20 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 1 record on WOPA, if you were listening in Chicago, Illinois, from September 1965. For Wayne in Gillette, here are the Manhattans. Manhattans on the Carnival label. It's called Follow Your Heart. Here you go, Wayne, for you.
What should he do? Ooh, it's a puzzling thing. Ooh, what should I do? I really wanna know. Somebody's got to get up and tell me, yeah. I really it's a puzzling thing. My mind tells me to forget her. It's a puzzling thing. My heart says love true. Yeah. What should he do? Which one should I rely on? Somebody's got to get up and tell me what should I do. I really got to know. Follow your heart. Somebody, please tell me. I really want to know. Hey, somebody's got to get up and tell me. She treats me sweet sometimes, yeah. Think she treats me so untrue. Which one should I rely on? Somebody come on, tell me what should I do? I really got to know. Yeah, I asked my mother and my father and my sister and my brother. Somebody's got to tell me, yeah. I really wanna know. I really got to know. Mother said it's hard to make a decision, but love is a part of life. Have faith in all you do, son, and make that girl your wife. My mind tells me to forget her. It's a puzzling thing. My heart says no. Yeah. What should he do? Which one should I rely on? Somebody's got to tell me what should it be. I really got to know. Somebody's got to get up and tell me, yeah. I really got to know.
Okay, there you go. The sound of the Manhattans here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Wayne in Gillette, New Jersey. September 65 release. That's on Carnival Records. Follow Your Heart. Listen, Manhattans are a great group. Okay, that was their 5th release. And I like this style label, the vinyl press of these Carnival records. I'm not crazy for the, listen, you know Johnny G's not crazy for styrene 45s at all. But anyway, those of you that are tuned into the program, if you'd like to make a request on a future Vinyl Treasure show, I'm telling you, the absolute best way to do it is to email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. There are other ways that I do get your requests, but I could miss them. Okay, I could miss them, and then that is not a good thing. So if you shout them out in the chat rooms, I can't promise you that I'm going to see it to play it. I need to get an email or some type of, sometimes even on my YouTube wall, I'll miss a request because I get so many comments that come in on old shows too. If you're going to comment, you got to comment on you could comment on an old show if you're going to comment about a song or something that's played, but don't put requests on old shows because they don't show up on my other page when I go look at analytics. It's difficult to see. They show up when, wherever the show is, but they'll be there if I don't answer it. But anyway, so I could miss some of your requests. I'm just telling you the best way. So then you can't say that, oh, you didn't play my request. Well, sometimes so it was funny. So people, and I appreciate people like Gary McClendon for coming up with ways to kind of make this show a little easier because I get so many requests to play here on the program, and I don't have so much time. Okay, at least not now to be on. And listen, if I did, then I could be on every day of the week, which would be kind of like too much for what I do in the show. Okay, because I prepare a lot for the program, so it takes a lot. I mean, if I had one show a week, it'd be a snap for me to do. But anyway, let us continue here. Let's fill a request for Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. And Warren requested this girl group. Okay, they're called Leola and the Lovejoys. Okay, now Leola, her name is Leola Giles, and she was born April 2nd, 1942 in Faraday, Louisiana. She would relocate She would relocate to L.A., and she formed a group called the Lovejoys, which included Ella Jameson, Joanne Forks. Which included Ella Jameson and Joanne Forks. And this is the group's first of two, okay, on Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller's Tiger label out of New York City. Now, this is actually a cover song, okay, if you didn't know. Okay, the song was first done, I guess the male version of this was first done in June of '63 on MGM Records by Conway Twitty. Okay, Conway Twitty, his tune was called She Ain't No Angel, a song written by Jeff Barry and Ellie Greenwich. And this one is produced by Clint Ballard, and it's arranged by Artie Butler. Now I'm going to follow it up. We're going to do a comparison. So this one that Warren requested came out in December of 1963. He Ain't No Angel on Tiger Records by Leola and the Lovejoys. I'm going to follow it up with another version that came out on the sister label, Blue Cat Records, okay, by the Ad-Libs. Okay, the Ad-Libs. And when was that one released? It was released in April of 1965. Okay, and but that's a female lead with male backing, and that's Mary Ann Thomas. She's the lead singer of the Ad-Libs. Of course, you know their biggest hit, a song called The Boy from New York City. But they had 4 on the Blue Cat label, and this was the follow-up to that Boy from New York City also. And it came out in April of '65, and it charted number 21 on KORL in Honolulu, Hawaii. So we're going to play these back to back. Up first is Warren Russell. Warren Russell's request. He's in our YouTube chat room. So up first, Leola and the Lovejoys with He Ain't No Angel. Here you go, Warren, for you.
Well, I don't want
He ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. But that's alright. That's alright. He ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. But that's alright. But it's alright. Well, I don't want a lover with a halo around his head. My sugar baby wears a stingy brim instead. Yeah, he's got a little bit of devil down in his soul. He ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. But I don't care. She don't care. He ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. But I don't care. I love you, girl. He didn't fly down from heaven with white wings on his back. He flew in from Kansas City in a big fat Cadillac. Yeah, he said he made his bread playing rock and roll. I ain't no angel. No, son, not an angel. No, no, but I don't want nobody but you. I ain't no angel. No, no, no. No, but nobody else will do. He ain't no angel. That's alright. That's alright. He ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. But that's alright now. Gonna be alright. You know he sleeps till sundown and he keeps me up all night. And when it comes to loving, that boy he's out of sight. Yeah, you know he makes me lose my self-control. He ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. That's alright. That's alright. He ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. But that's alright now. Gonna be alright. He ain't no angel. I ain't no angel. But that's alright. I love you, girl. He ain't no angel.
Okay, cover tunes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Hold on a second, folks. I messed my papers up. I want to mess them up here. JohnnyG's got all my scripts and everything here. But there you go. We heard two cover versions of that same tune there. Yes, Warren, a little bit of slower beat on that one there. But up first, we filled a request for listener Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. That was Leola and the Lovejoys, December 1963 version, the female version of She Ain't No Angel, He Ain't No Angel on the Tiger record label. And then we followed it up with the ad-libs from April 65, He Ain't No Angel, on Blue Cat Records. That was their follow-up to The Boy from New York City, a big, big hit for the group. Johnny G is your disc jockey for a Wednesday evening. Thank you all for being here. It's our first show of the week. I don't have time tomorrow. I have to do something tomorrow, very important. It's going to be so hot outside tomorrow, but I have to do it. Should be interesting. I'll be back on Saturday evening. That is 4th of July. And maybe some of you will be partying and whatnot. But you can put Johnny G on in the background there if you're partying out there. Let me know. I'll give you a shout out and play a record for you. But that's the 50s show. If you like early 50s stuff, okay, and we end about 1957, you want to tune into that Saturday night show. I'll be back on Sunday beginning at 1958. I think might have a couple carryovers from 57, but we end like in the early 1960s. So you get to pick, really, and that's the only way, at least for the weekend shows, I was able to separate it out because I get so many requests for the 50s show, and I play all my records. Okay, I've been collecting for a lifetime. I know many of you you youngers out there, okay, youngins might not know a lot of these records. You might be from the disco era like Johnny. Well, I was from the disco era originally, but I learned about this music as I collected it for such a long time. I run all these labels and whatnot. So I'm passionate about record collecting and music. So this is a labor of love for me. I just hope you dig these tunes. And I'm happy to have the records that you request. I don't have them all, but I have a lot. I have a lot. I was going through them today. I was like, am I ever going to get through these things? But anyway, let us continue here. And last week, I featured, let me see here. This, did we say where this group was from? Were they from North Carolina or South Carolina, Charlene? But last week I featured Bob Kubin and the Inmen. I played their cool tune called The Cheater, okay, and that inspired Tim Doyle in Altoona, Pennsylvania to request, I think this was their follow-up. Okay, their follow-up to The Cheater. And this one didn't do as well. Although, I don't know. I think I like The Cheater better than this. I guess you go from being a cheater to a teaser. Because that's the name of the tune. And this charted number 99 on Cashbox, 70 on Billboard. This was a number 4 record on WIBM if you were listening in Jacksonville, Mississippi. Okay. What else do we have? Bob Kubin was not the lead singer of the group. He did form the group, and he was the drummer of the group. The lead singer of this group was Walter Scott. Okay, Walter Scott. And, of course, it was unfortunate his demise. And I didn't know, Tim, that his murderer, which was his wife's boyfriend, okay, he also killed his wife, too, and he ended up dying in prison. Well, maybe that was too good for him. But anyway, let's go to April of 1966. Fill a request for Tim Doyle in Altoona, Pennsylvania for Bob Kubin and the Inmen. It's on Musicland USA Records. It's called The Teaser. Here you go, Tim, for you.
Just a teaser. Why I fell for her is something I don't know. Please her, how I tried to please her, but she only led me on, then let me go. Loser. I didn't lose her, 'cause I never really had her from the start. Choose her, I was the fool to choose her. Yes, I must admit I wasn't very smart. She's just a tease. That's all that she'll ever be. Steal your heart, then depart. I know, take a lesson from me. She'll be sorry. Yes, I know that someday she'll be sorry. And I know that she will find someone whose love she will prefer. That's all that she'll ever be. Steal your heart, then depart. I know, take a lesson from me. Don't be deceived by the look that I feel in her eye. Teaser, yes, I know that she's just a teaser. I can see that she's a teaser.
Okay, there you go. By request for Tim Doyle in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Those are Bob Kubin and the Inmen. They're from St. Louis, Missouri. How could I forget? St. Louis, Missouri. That's their, second release for the Musicland USA record label from April 66. The Teaser is the name of the tune. Do we have any teasers in the audience? I used to tease my audience with showing them records that I wasn't playing on the program. But anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. And it's this air conditioner wasn't working so hot today. It was so hot here, up in here, and I waited. I should have kept it on all night long because and this one shuts down with the thermostat, then goes back on. But it wasn't doing that good up here. It's still hot up here. I think it's 87 out now at this time of night. But anyway, let us continue here with the requests now. Let's fill a request now for Akubia. Okay, he requested this gal from East Orange, New Jersey. Now, she's the younger sister of singer Dionne Warwick and the niece of Cissy Houston, born Delia Day Warwick, a.k.a. Dee Dee Warwick. And the first recording for Jubilee Records back in 1963. Of course, other releases followed on a bunch of different labels, Blue Rock, a bunch on the Mercury label. And then in 1970, she signed with the Atco record label. She had 5 releases on the Atco. At first, this record was not checked off. So, Kubia, I wasn't sure I had this record, nor the other ones, that you requested. But sometimes, there was about 8 years that I did not check off records that I ended up buying in bulk in my Ken Klee books, that Stack of Wax 3-ring binder that's falling apart over there. I got a brand. Do you know how long it would take me to look through every listing of label in there and recheck them? You know how long that... So that's out the window. So what I do is, when I play records for the show, I'll go on 45 Cat and I'll check off that I own the record. So that's kind of like a way for me to check. I could do it on Discogs, but it's so much easier. I talked to Reed about this, Reed King, and I said, 45 Cat is a lot easier, and plus he's a manager on there, so I can tell him if there's a problem or whatnot. And he's really cool because he takes a lot of my scans that I put on the Facebook wall, and he posts them on that, and he always says these are from Johnny G's show, which I think is great. So I have to thank Reed for that. But anyway, I didn't know I had this record. My mother was sorting them out, and I said, let me look through some of these D's that you're putting over here. And I saw this in there, Dee Dee Warwick and I said, isn't this a request? Somebody requested this, and they did. This was her 3rd release on the Atco record label. This tune written by Willie Martin, Dave Crawford, produced by Dave Crawford and Brad Shapiro. This charted number 44 on the Billboard chart, and this was a number 15 record on WCOL in Columbus, Ohio. Touch of the 70s here, February 71 release for Miss Dee Dee Warwick on Atco Records. It's called Cold Night, I wish it was, in Georgia. Here you go, Akubia, for you.
A rainy night ain't nothing like a cold night.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to listener Akubia. Didn't even know I had that in the collection. I run the Atco record label for you folks out there. And that one there from February 1971. Touch of the 70s here on the All 60s edition. That is Miss Dee Dee Warwick. Dee Dee Warwick on Atco Records. What was that, her third of five? Yeah, third of five, called Cold Night in Georgia. I wish it was a cold night in Westchester County, New York. It's 86 degrees currently here in New York, where Johnny G is. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room as we go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for this group. And this 45 first came out on Odell Bailey's, how do you say that? Victan label, Victan Records out of Pittsburgh. That's a local press there. Well, this one's a local press too. I have it on the second press, which is the Travis label. Another is either one is obscure, you have to say. Now, this song was first recorded back in 1963 on the IPG label by a singer by the name of Jay Wiggins. He did this tune first. But let's give a listen to this version as done by Curtis and the Showstoppers is the name of the group. And Curtis is Curtis Davis. He is the lead singer on this. This came out in 1965. I have it on Travis Records, and it's for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. Curtis and the Showstoppers and their rendition of the tune, Sad Girl. Here you go, Adrian, for you. Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room, and that is the sound of I lost my place. Curtis and the Showstoppers. Curtis and the Showstoppers, 1965 release, doing the Jay Wiggins tune "Sad Girl." That one there, I have it on Travis Records. He has other releases, I think, on Bevmar. Okay, and also the Ronnie label. There you go, Curtis and the Showstoppers for Adrian. Let us continue here. So here is my mother found this record last night. She was sorting my D boxes out, and I said, do you got any DYs over there? Because Amy requested a group with DY. Okay, so I'm looking. I said it's on Soundstage 7, and she's starting to know all the labels now. So she says, I think there was a Soundstage 745 in the DYs. I says, all right. So I look, and lo and behold, Amy's request was in the pile there. So I took it out. I cleaned it this afternoon, and we're going to play it for Amy King. Amy is Johnny G's chat moderator, and she requested this group from Huntsville, Alabama. Okay, this is on Fred Foster's Soundstage record label, which was out of Nashville, Tennessee. Now, the members included Arthur Sugg Wade. He was lead guitarist. Robert Wade, bass guitar. Billy Underwood, keyboardist. And Thomas Gaines, drums. Clarence Burress, trumpet. Carl Anderson, saxophone. And lead guitar is Will Erskine. Okay, collectively they were known as the Dynamic Seven. Okay, and this one came out in December of 1968. This charted number 2 locally, where they were on WEUP in Huntsville, Alabama, by request for Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Let's give a listen to the Dynamic 7 on Soundstage 7, and the song is called Squeeze Me, Part 1 for Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Here you go, Amy, for you.
Squeeze one time now. Here we go, squeeze. Squeeze it. Come on, baby, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. All right now. Let me tell you. Now shake it to the left. Come on. Now shake it to the right. The way you squeeze it, baby, it make me squeeze all night. Come on, now squeeze one time. All right. Squeeze it. Come on, baby, squeeze it, squeeze it. All right, now squeeze that saxophone one time. Oh yeah, oh yeah, squeeze it, baby. Come on, baby, squeeze it. Yeah. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. All right now, everybody, come on now, squeeze one time. All right.
There you go. That one there going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room there. That is the sound of the Dynamic 7. Dynamic 7 on Soundstage 7 Records there. And I lost my place, folks. Where is... What did I do with it? I was looking for the other... Here we go. for Amy King, Johnny G's chat moderator there, the Dynamic 7 from December 1968 on Soundstage 7. It's called Squeeze Me Part 1 is the name of the tune. So there you go, digging on that tune there. Johnny G is your DJ on a Wednesday evening. We're live on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. If you are new to the program, please consider subscribing. The more subscribers I have, the better it is for the copyright AI attacking Johnny G. They run my show through a filter every time I play the record here. Let us continue. Let's fill a request now for UK listener Malcolm Baumgart in our YouTube chat room. And he requested this singer, his real name, Benjamin Earl Nelson. You know who Benjamin Earl Nelson really, what his alias was? It was Ben E. King. Of course, he was born in Henderson, North Carolina. He would move to Harlem, New York at age 9, and he would have 33 releases for the Atco record label. Of course, he was the lead singer in 1959 of the Drifters that recorded for the Atlantic label, but he went solo in 1960 on the subsidiary Atco Records. And this is his, or I should say Malcolm requested his 12th release on the Atco record label. Now this song was originally an Italian tune, okay? And initially it was called Uno di Tanti, okay, which meant, what is that, Charlene? That's not right. One of Mary was the name of it. And the music was by Carlo Danita, okay, and the lyrics by Giulio Manglo Rapati, okay. But the original was performed by Joel Sentieri in 1961, and but the song was first recorded in English, which the words were changed by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, so they get some writer credit on there, but they did change the lyrics of the tune. And let's see, this was from January of 1963. This charted number 29 on Billboard, 15 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 2 record on WEEP in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania from January 1963, going out to UK listener Malcolm Baumgart, listening in our YouTube chat room, the great Benny King on Atco. It's called I, parentheses, Who Have Nothing. Here you go, Malcolm, for you, Benny King.
I who have nothing, I who am no one, adore you and want you so. I'm just a no one with nothing to give you but all. I love you. He buys you diamonds, bright, sparkling diamonds. But believe me, dear, when I say that he can give you the world, but he'll never love you the way I love you. He can take you any place he wants, to fancy clubs and restaurants, where I can only watch you with my nose pressed up against the window pane. I who have nothing, I who have no one, must watch you go dancing by, wrapped in the arms of somebody else, when darling it's I who love you.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to a UK listener, Malcolm Baumgart. No, Malcolm, I didn't know that's the original, the Italian backing track. That's the original Italian backing track. I did not know that. And that is January 1963, Ben E. King, his 12th release on the Atco label. I Who Have Nothing is the name of the tune. The flip side of this is a pretty cool record also that I like. We're going to flip it over. This is a Johnny G bonus track, folks. Okay, give me a sec to flip this over here. Hold on. This is live radio. Okay. So the flip side of this is a tune that was written and produced by Bob Crew. It's arranged by Charlie Colello. And this did chart somewhere, number 59 on WJET in Erie, Pennsylvania. So let's give a listen to the B-side. I think it's pretty cool also. January 63, we flip over Malcolm's request of I Who Have Nothing. This is Benny King. It's called The Beginning of Time, a bonus track. Here you go.
The beginning of time. Rivers keep rolling. They run to the sea. Since the beginning of time. The birds, they keep on flying where no man can be. Since the beginning of time. My darling, let me tell you now, long ago and far away, with just a handful of clay, in 7 days, in 7 nights, he built the world that we live in today. And so it was written, you were made for me. Since the beginning of time. And I just wonder, do I have time enough to say? I just want to say that I thank for heaven above for making you my destiny, my love. And you're mine. Have I told you you're mine? Baby, I said you're mine. Let me tell you, I said since the beginning.
Okay, so what do you think, folks? B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Malcolm, when you send me your request, you can just put the one side / the other, so I know, because many people do that to tell me that they want to hear the flip side of the 45. Sometimes, if I have the time to play it here, do I have time to play it on the show? No, I don't really. But anyway, I think that's a great record. Both sides of that record are cool, I think. January 63 release. That is the B-side to I Who Have Nothing that we played for Malcolm Baumgart. That is The Beginning of Time is the name of the tune. Time is of the essence here, we know. And speaking of time, here is another 45 relating to time. And we heard from this singer earlier in the program. I opened up the vocal portion with this singer. okay, and from Cleveland, Ohio, Mr. Edwin Starr, and he returns to the program, this time with a request for listener Jade's Journey, okay, and let's see, when did he sign with? After Rick Tick Records, which you heard headline news, he signed with Berry Gordy Jr.'s Gordy record label. And let's see, he had 10 releases on the label. I think his biggest hit for Gordy was War, I think in 1970. But this one is earlier. This is his 7th of 10 on the Gordy record label. And he wrote this tune together with Richard Popcorn Wiley. This is produced by Edwin Starr, arranged by Wade Marcus. This charted regionally. This charted number 18 on WOCR in Oswego, New York, way up the line from Johnny G. Touch of the 70s here, January 1970 release going out to Jade's Journey. Edwin Starr returns on the Gordy label, and the tune is called Time. Here you go, Jade's Journey for you. Okay, that one there going out to listener Jade's Journey, the sound of Edwin Starr. Edwin Starr makes his return here to the Vinyl Treasure Show. That is Time is the name of the tune on Gordy Records, his 7th of 10 for the Gordy record label. I can probably, if I was lazy to do it, I should probably play Clyde King, Time is on My Side, or the other one done by, who did it originally on Verve Records? Kai Winding's version, which is pretty cool. by the way. The Kai Winding version of Time Is On My Side with the girls in the background there. Johnny G is your Wednesday night disc jockey here. I hope you're digging on the tunes here. Give Johnny G a thumbs up. Tell your friends about this program. Share the video as we grow. I want to get to 5,000 subscribers because I get a little bit more leeway here on the Soul Show. But let us continue now. Let's fill a request for listener Frank and Jerry Gingaro in our YouTube chat room as we go to Akron, Ohio for this group. And the group included siblings. They were Charles and Sam DeBose, a Willie... What does this say, Charlene? Willie Jones. This got cut off, Charlene, on this thing. Dixon. Something happened on the thing with the... This got moved up, so I got it cut off here. But the lead singer is here. Her name is Renee DeBose. Okay, this tune written by Charles DeBose. This did chart too locally. Actually in Cleveland. It was number 24 on WABQ in Cleveland, Ohio. The group is called the Symphonics, and this is Renee DeBose on lead. Came out in January of 1966 on the D. John label. The song is called All Roads Lead to Heartbreak. Here you go, Frank, for you, the Symphonics.
All roads lead to heartbreak. All roads lead to heartbreak.
All roads lead to heartbreak. All roads lead to heartbreak. All roads lead
go. January 1966 release there for the Symphonics. The Symphonics, that one there by request for Frank and Jerry Gingaro in our YouTube chat room. All Roads Lead to Heartbreak. That is on the D. John record label. Charlene got the things got to cut off. But anyway, the groups included Charles and Sam DeBose, Willie Jones, Henry Dixon, and lead singer there, Renee DeBose. And that one there, cool tune, nice ballad there. I have that promo, I don't know. That comes on a yellow, well, I got that on the yellow stock too, I think somewhere. in the no humidity basement. Anyway, let us continue now. Let's fill a request now for Elaine Wade in our YouTube chat room. And she requested this gal born Maddie Miles, and originally in Norfolk, Virginia. And she was singing in local venues when she was discovered by Joe Medlin. He was a regional talent scout for Decca Records. Now, she would have her debut single in January of 1967 on the Decca label as Debbie Taylor. I think I have that record, Charlene, if I'm not mistaken. Then her second release, then with her second release, which came out in January of 68, she began recording for Gerald Purcell's GWP Records out of New York City. She would have 4 releases on the label. I don't have them all. I think I only have 2, if I'm not mistaken. But this is her second that I do have, a tune written by Tim McQueen, and it's produced by George Kerr. We know that name, and Paul Robinson. It's arranged by Ed Bland. Let's go to June of 1969 now and fill a request for Elaine Wade in our YouTube chat room. And her name is Debbie Taylor. Debbie Taylor on the GWP label. It's called Don't Let It End. Here you go, Elaine, for you. Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Elaine Wade in our YouTube chat room. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Debbie Taylor. That's her second of 4 on the GWP label from June of 1969. Don't Let It End is the name of the tune. You got scared when Johnny G was telling you this is all going to end. This must end. Didn't they, what's her name, say that to Michael Corleone when she was having the fight with him? This all has to end. This Sicilian thing. I don't know. You don't want it to end, do you, folks? But let us continue now. Let's fill a request now for... I found this one too for for Elliot Weiss. I was going to say Sam Elliott. No, Elliot Weiss. I found your request. Okay, this singer from Simmsport, Louisiana. Did I say that right, Sam? Simmsport, Louisiana. But he would relocate to Oakland, California, back in 1959. Started singing with a vocal group called the Golden Tones. They recorded for the Hush record label. Have all those records, I do. And he also had a solo release in 1960 that came out on that label, which I do own. His biggest hits were, though, in the late 60s and early 70s, like in 1969 with a song called The Choking Kind, which I think I have for Tom Maver. I think you requested that, Tom. I think I have it in your pile. That was on Soundstage 7. But lots of releases on the label. Okay, and he also recorded for Spring Records, a record that I bought when it came out called Drowning in the Sea of Love. That was 1971. I also bought another one by him called Power of Love in 72. But this was his first of 17 on the Soundstage 7 label. This tune written by John Richborg. It's arranged by Cliff Parman. And let's see. This is actually the B side. The A side of the 45 was called A Long Hot Summer, but this is the B side of the 45. Came out in May of '66. Let's give a listen to Joe Simon. This is by request for you, Sam Weiss. Why am I saying Sam Elliott? Elliot Weiss. It's for you, Joe Simon on Soundstage 7. It's called Teenager's Prayer. Here you go, Elliot, for you.
What is a teenager's prayer? It's not very hard to define. All they want out of life is love and peace of mind. I'll explain it to you. Kinda listen to me, just what it's all about. It is something deep down in my heart, and I know it's right. They want love, peace of mind, day and night. Teenager begged and plead, for love that is true. Give them what they want. That's the least anybody can do. Oh, this is a teenager's prayer. I know deep down in my heart you care. So give them their share of a teenager's prayer.
Okay, there you go. That one there by request for Elliot Weiss. Hold on a second, folks. Let me get this record queued up here. I don't want to mess up my needle. Okay, now we're going. Now we're cool. There you go. From that is May 1966 release. That's the B-side to his first release on Soundstage 7. Joe Simon there, going out to Elliot Weiss. A cool tune there. Teenager's Prayer is the name of the tune. And thank you there, Sam. You want to check out Sam's website on Facebook. It's called Louisiana Jukebox Cafe. You got to check that one out. Right? Am I saying it? Is that it? Yeah. No. Yeah, I am. No, that ain't it. Hold on a second. What's it? Did I get it right, Sam? Hold on. Where are my groups? Did I get that right? JohnnyG's groups. 200. That's it. Is that it? I'm pretty sure that's right. Want to make sure. There's a lot of Louisiana stuff here. Well, we're going to check it out here. No, that's not the group. I always do his posts. Hold on a second. Sam. Oh, yes, I am correct. I'm sorry. Check that out on... I thought I was losing my mind there for a second. Anyway, there you go, folks. Let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, and we're going to fill a request for listener Avatar in our YouTube chat room. But he was when he's well, not only him. I think Troy, you also wanted to hear a request or pay tribute to the late David Clayton Thomas. Of course, he was the lead singer of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. He passed away on June 24th, 2026 at the age of 84. He had some solo efforts originally, I think, that I have in the collection. Okay, and let's see. His name was David Henry Thomasette. Okay, but he used David Clayton Thomas. He was born in England originally. Okay, and I think he would relocate to Canada, Toronto, Canada, I think. But of course, he became the lead singer of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So Avatar suggested that to pay tribute to the late David Clayton Thomas, we play his song. Well, it's not his song, a cover of the song that was originally done by Brenda Holloway, because Brenda Holloway did the record first, but Blood, Sweat, and Tears had the bigger hit with the record. Okay, so we're going to play it for Avatar from August 67. We're going to give a listen to Brenda Holloway on Tamla Records. Okay, the original version of You Made Me So Very Happy, which charted number 58 on Cashbox, number 40 on the R&B charts, 39 on Billboard, and was a number 6 on WROV in Roanoke, Virginia. Then, 2 years later, almost 2 years later, February 69, Blood, Sweat, and Tears covered that tune, and it was number 2 on the Billboard chart, number 46 on the R&B chart, and was number 1 in a lot of different places. Charlene's got one here, KFRC in San Francisco, California. So as we pay tribute to the late David Clayton Thomas. So up first for Avatar from August 67, here is Brenda Holloway with the original version of You've Made Me So Very Happy on Tamla Records. There you go, Avatar, for you.
She said, try just once more. so kind. I'm about to blow my mind. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to you, I'd spend my whole life with you. 'Cause you came and took control. You touched my very soul. You always showed me that loving you is where it's at. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. I love you so much it seems that you're even in my dreams. I hear you calling me. I'm so in love with you. All I ever want to do is just thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. Thank you, baby. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. One more time, you made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into.
I lost that love before, got mad and closed the door. But you said, child, just once more. I chose you for the one, now we're having so much fun. You treated me so kind, I'm about to lose my mind. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to loving you, I'd spend my whole life with you. 'Cause you came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always showed me that loving you is where it's at. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. Thank you, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, February 1969 release there for the Blood, Sweat, and Tears. That's the late David Clayton Thomas on lead. Their second release for the Columbia label. They had, I was looking for I had my aunt's copy of that record, but it was played, okay? She played it, and I had another copy in there. It didn't play well, so I was downstairs in the basement. I'm like, I have about 10 Columbia boxes, and they weren't in there. I found like Heidi Ho, and I was looking for a better copy of Spinning Wheel, which I did find. I mean, it is the best it could be, but this was a nice copy here on styrene. And that one there, suggested by Avatar in our YouTube chat, suggested that we play both of them together. So there you go. You heard the original, which was by Brenda Holloway. She did it back in August of '67. Then the cover version there by the late great David Clayton Thomas, February '69 on the Columbia label. You've Made Me So Very Happy is the name of the tune. Record set. And listen, I'm glad that we have listeners that are finding out about this music. I'm sure some of you that are tuned into this program, you maybe never have heard a lot of the records that I've featured here on the program. So, but I'm a collector of the 45s. Okay, see the Copyright Police came out on that song. Came out late, but they identified it. But see, they're there. So you gotta hit the like button. So they shut me down, because now they're gonna be after me for records they're gonna know, and they're gonna know this one, okay? Because this was a hit, okay? And this is a request for listener Gary Spring, okay, in our YouTube chat room. This a singer born in Greenwood, South Carolina. He would relocate to Norristown, Pennsylvania, began singing gospel, okay, in church, when he met up with the producer-songwriter Jesse James, who would become his manager and assign him to the Filet of Soul label. His real name was Johnny Corley, but he recorded as the Fantastic Johnny C., okay? And he would have 7 releases on the Filet of Soul label. This was his first and his biggest hit, okay? And this tune, written by his manager, Jesse James. Now, you see this charted number 7 on the Billboard chart, number 5 on the R&B chart. And this was a big number 1 record on WHAT in Philadelphia, PA, from July '67, going out to Gary Spring, the Fantastic Johnny C., and the song is called Boogaloo Down Broadway on Filet of Soul Records. Here you go, Gary, for you. Okay, there you go. Hits here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. And of course, they are out in full force. Took them a while to get it. But there you go. That one there going out to Gary Spring, July 67. The fantastic Johnny C. on Filet of Soul Records. Boogaloo Down Broadway is the name of the two. Now, maybe Elaine, maybe they're talking about New York City. Because there's, of course, Broadway in New York City. We have a Broadway here, too. In my town, every town should have a Broadway, I think. Anyway, Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Thank you all for being here. If you are new to the program, I hope you would consider subscribing to keep these gremlins away. Okay, they are out chasing Johnny G. But let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for Record Ralph in Syracuse. They are not going to know this record. I would almost bet on it. Okay, but this is on a label called G-Note Records. Okay, and G-Note Records was owned by Mort Garson. Okay, now he was born in Canada, but he would relocate to New York City. This is the label owner now, and he had the ability to carry out any and all of the musical chores on any given session. Okay, composer, arranger, orchestrator, conductor, and pianist as required. Okay, and he did with this release on the G-Note label by this singer. Her name is Jean Brooks. Okay, so you can listen to the keyboard work on this. Okay, he does at the beginning of the song. But this came out in March of 1963. This is for Record Ralph, my fellow DJ, who was before me on Oldies and More Radio on Saturday nights. Okay, let's give a listen to Jean Brooks on the G-Note label for Record Ralph in Syracuse. It's called Tomorrow Never Came. Here you go, Ralph, for you, Jean Brooks.
Whole wide world.
Okay, that is Gene Brooks. Gene Brooks from March 1963. That one there going out to Record Ralph in Syracuse. Tomorrow Never Came is the name of the tune. That's on G Note Records. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. This is our first show of the week. I'll be back. Well, I can't do anything tomorrow or Friday because it's going to be, I don't know, 4th of July, Johnny G will be here. Maybe some of you will be at barbecues or whatnot, but I'll be still playing the requests on there. So, I've got nothing to do. Tune into the program there. You might hear some things you never heard before. But anyway, let us continue here. And let's fill a request now for Timothy as we go to Houston, Texas for this group. Didn't they first record, Charlene, I think for Ovid Records, if I'm not mistaken? Maybe. Or I might not be right. But anyway, they did sign with Atlantic Records in 1968. Okay, they had their biggest hit right out of the box with their first tune called The Tighten Up, okay, which is a dance, okay, and it was by Archie Bell and the Drells. Now, they had 14 releases for the Atlantic label. This is their, can't see here, this is their 8th release. 8s look like 6. This is their 8th release on the Atlantic label. This tune written by Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff came out in November of 1969, and this is a request for Timothy in our YouTube chat room. Archie Bell and the Drells. It's called Here I Go Again. Here you go, Timothy, for you. Okay, that one there going out to Timothy. That's the sound of Archie Bell and the Drells, and they identified that record. I told you now, from now on, John G's going to be walking on thin ice. I'm just telling you, we'll see, because I got some MOTOWN records coming up. That one there from November of 1969 on the Atlantic label. Here I Go Again is the name of that one. They're 8th of 14 for the Atlantic record label. Anyway, there you go. And again, thank you, Elaine. They recorded for Ovid Records out of Texas originally. Some of those Ovid releases are not that easy to find, the early style ones, like the orange label ones, I think. I got some of the later presses of those Ovides. Anyway, Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Let us continue. Let's fill a request for Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. This gal, she was born in Hollandale, Mississippi, but she would move to Chicago. Her name was Ruby Stackhouse. Okay, that was her real name. And she first recorded back in 1965 for the Kelman label under her real name. Then in 1967, she signed with Ricardo Williams' Zodiac label, and which was out of Skokie, Illinois, and recorded under the alias Ruby Andrews. And she would have 14 releases on the Zodiac label. I still need her expensive record on the Zodiac label. I have a lot of her others, but not that one. But this is her third release, which was her biggest hit that Gary requested. A tune written by Joe Armstead and Milton Middleton. This charted number 52 on Cashbox, 51 on Billboard, number 9 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 1 record on WBEE if you were listening in Chicago, Illinois, from June 1967. Let's give a listen to Ruby Andrews on Zodiac. Do we have any Casanovas in the chat room tonight? And the song is called Casanova, parentheses, Your Playing Days Are Over. Here you go, Gary, for you, Ruby Andrews. Oh, yeah, they are out on that one there for sure. That one there going out to Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. June 1967 release there, Miss Ruby Andrews. Johnny messing up. I didn't get my Haagen-Dazs ice cream. No, I shouldn't have that. Ruby Andrews there on the Zodiac record label. Casanova, Your Playing Days Are Over is the name of the tune. What did I say? That was her third of 14 releases on the Zodiac record label. Listen, if you got a request on a future Vinyl Treasure show, send it to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the contact number. I'll be back Saturday night with the early 50s stuff through 1957. Okay, so if you like the 50s, you want to check it out. Maybe you've never heard some of the songs that I feature on that program. Maybe you might know more on the Sunday night show, because that's more of a later 50s style. But anyway, let us continue here. Let's fill a request for Joseph Smith, a.k.a. Oldies Fan, in our YouTube chat as we go to Kingston, Jamaica for this duo. And they are Dave and Ansel Collins. And it's Dave Barker. Okay, he was born David John Crooks and Ansel Collins. And they had 2 releases on Doug Morris and Dick Vanderbilt's Big Tree label. Okay, and this tune written and produced by Winston Riley, and this features Dave Barker on lead, and Ansel Collins is on the keyboards, Sly Dunbar on the drums. This charted number 22 on the Billboard charts, and this was a number 1 record on WLAV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Touch of the 70s here from May of 1971. It's Dave and Ansel Collins on Big Tree Records. For Joseph Smith in our YouTube chat room, it's called Double Barrel. Here you go, Joe, for you.
I am the magnificent. I'm back, but the shaker was so boss, most thundering, storming, sound of soul. I am WOOO, and I'm still up here again.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Joseph Smith, a.k.a. Oldies Fan, in our YouTube chat room. Listen, I got a lot of Jamaican records down in the basement. Should I take those out to play here on the... Well, the copyright... Well, they came out on that record. They were a little bit quiet, and then they must have figured it out. But that one there, Dave and Ansel Collins, May 1971, on Big Tree Records. It's called Double Barrel. Okay. Is that a radio station they're singing about? I don't know. Anyway, Johnny G here playing all your requests. Now we got Busta Bass. We've been looking for you, Busta Bass, in our YouTube chat room. I had a record to play for you. This is actually my aunt's 45. This is her original copy. My aunt bought this record when it came out. And this is for Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. Now, of course, this duo, first recording back in 1961 for the Marlin label. I played that record here. I think they had two. I have one of them on the Marlin label. And then they ended up on Morris Levy's Roulette Records in 1962. Then in late 65, they ended up on Stax Records and had some big hits here that I have featured here before on the program: Soul Man, Hold On, I'm Coming, and others. They had 10 releases on the Stax label. Now, Busta requested their 10th release. Okay, it's written and produced by Isaac Hayes and David Porter. They did a lot of writing for Stax, the Stax label. If you look at all your writer credits on a lot of your Stax about this time period into the 1960s, you're going to see Isaac Hayes and David Porter. This charted regionally. This was number 4 on WIGO in Atlanta, Georgia. They are Sam Moore and Dave Prater, better known as Sam and Dave, from January 68, going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. Sam and Dave with Wrap It Up. Here you go, Busta, for you, Sam and Dave. Yeah, Sound of Memphis here on the the Memphis Horns, we'll say. And that is the great Sam and Dave. Sam and Dave going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. That is their 10th release for the Stax folks, January 68. Wrap It Up is the name of the tune. They came. It was funny because when the record first came on, they dropped out of sight. So they didn't know what it was. And then they came back here on the late. They're back here. But they're not going to know this one, pretty sure. Like I told you, they didn't know that Gene Brooks. They're not going to know this one either. But they're not that smart. But it's a request here. Let's fill a request now for Carl Jones, okay, as this is a duet They were called The Soulmates, and this came out on Lou Bedell's Era Records out of California. And the Soulmates were Brenda Holloway, who we heard earlier, with the original version of You've Made Me So Very Happy. And the other is Robert Jackson. Now, he was the brother of singer Gloria Jones, and they recorded as the Soulmates. This received a lot of airplay on KQV in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It was like a top 20 record there. But this is from October 63, requested by Carl Jones. Let's give a listen to the Soulmates on the Era label. It's called, and they kind of go back and forth. Okay, so she'll say, I want a boyfriend, and then he's going to say, I want a girlfriend. Here you go, the Soulmates for Carl Jones on Era Records.
Call my very own. I want a girlfriend, so I won't be alone. To love me true when I am blue. Oh, don't you know? I want a girlfriend. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could have the boy of my dreams to fill my empty heart. Oh, if I could find a girl who loves me too, it would make my dreams come true. I want a boyfriend to call my very own. I want a boyfriend, so I won't be alone. To squeeze me tight every night. Why don't you know that I want a boyfriend? I want a
Okay, duets here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That is the Soulmates. Okay, they're called the Soulmates there, and that one from October 1963. That is Brenda Holloway and Robert Jackson. That's on Era Records. I Want a Boyfriend, parentheses, Girlfriend is the name of the tune. Let us continue here, and let's fill a request for listener L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. Now, Bill Olb was my in-studio guest here, did a great show, 60s show, last Thursday here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. And one of the records he played was this gal, okay, by the name of Linda Griner. Okay, now, Bill doesn't take requests, as many of you might want to hear requests from Bill, because he really has some one-of-a-kind records that no one has. That was a thrill show for Johnny G, and it's still doing well on the on my archive. But L.A. Arch, you mentioned that you wanted Bill to flip the. He didn't have time to flip it over, but I can play the record for you. I don't have those promos that Bill had. He had an unplayed promo, okay, one that had the map on it, which is, I couldn't. Bill's got like unplayed records and played records that he plays, but they're not even played a lot, like one or two times. But anyway. This gal, she's from Washington, D.C., and this was her debut single on Berry Gordy Jr.'s MOTOWN label. Of course, the song written and produced by Smokey Robinson, and this was the intended A-side. Bill played the ballad B-side. a great ballad, I say, called Envious. But this was the A side. Now, the uncredited Miracles are backing her up on this. Now, the original title of this song was Goodbye Cruel World, but Berry Gordy Jr. felt that the title was too harsh to put that out to the record buying public, so they changed it to Goodbye Cruel Love. Now this charted number 13 on WEBB out of Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm going to send this one out to LA Arch in our YouTube chat room from January 63. Let's give a listen to Linda Griner on MOTOWN Records for LA Arch in our YouTube chat room. It's called Goodbye Cruel Love. Here you go, Arch, for you. Okay, January 1963 release there for Miss Linda Griner. Linda Griner there on the MOTOWN record label, going out to LA Arch. Goodbye Cruel Love is the name of the tune. Now, she was only 15 years old when she recorded that, and her parents forbid her to go out on the road with the Miracles, that she was too young, she couldn't do it. So that stopped, that really halted her career. Okay, it halted her career, but she would return. Okay, she would return when she became of age. She recorded as Lynn Roman, and she's got some cool releases as Lynn Roman on Mercury, Dot, and Brunswick, and I think other labels. And there's a couple of clips of her singing, like on, is it Chivalry maybe she was on? I forget, one of those California shows that she's on there. She does some great records. She does. But there you go, L.A. Arch, for you. Goodbye Cruel Love is the name of the tune, Linda Griner. Let us continue here. Speaking of Bill Old, here is a request for Bill Old. We haven't come up with a date yet for this month, for the July show, but I will let you know as soon as we get that down pat, and we'll let you know what Bill will have in store for us, okay? But anyway, this is a request. Well, this is a request for Bill Old, and this is interesting where I found this 45, okay? I I used to go to all the flea markets around. So up in Peekskill, every Sunday, there was a big shopping center up there. It was called the Beechwood Shopping Center. So I'd go on a whim, I drive up there one day and I'm looking at these records. There were tons of records, tons of 45s. So it was like I was like in paradise there. How much are these records? Oh, they're 10 cents a piece. They're 25 cents a piece. So I went home with a whole trunk full of records, and this record was in there. Okay, I didn't know anything about it. Okay, and this was sometime in the 70s. I was like 15 years old at the time, I think I had my permit. You got to be 16, right? Well, I don't know if I drove or my father drove me, but I went up there. Okay, and this is on Bernie Solomon's Everest label, and the singer's name is Ronnie Douglas. Okay, Ronnie Douglas, and this is his first of two on the Everest label. The other one's good too that he does. And this charted number 75 on Billboard, but this was a top 30 record on WLS out of Chicago, also on WHK in Cleveland and WAKR in Akron, Ohio. And this was and he co-wrote this tune. Let's go to June of 1961. By request for Bill Olb in New Jersey. Here is Ronnie Douglas on Everest Records. It's called Run, Run, Run. Here you go, Bill, for you, Ronnie Douglas.
Love I have for you could run a train all the way from Mexico to Maine. Forevermore, it will run, never stopping, no, not once. It will run, 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 run forevermore. Run, run, run forevermore. The love I have for you could fly a plane all the way from Argentina to Spain. Day and night, it would fly for you and me. Eternally, it will run, 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 run forevermore. Run, run, run forevermore. My, how strong my love is. It could move a mountainside, run a river dry, make a man fly. The love I have for you could move a car to any city, either near or far. From Miami to Monterey, with love for cargo all the way. It will run, 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 run forevermore. Run, 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 run forevermore. My, how strong my love is. It could move a mountainside, run a river dry, make a man fly. The love I have for you could move a car to any city, either near or far. From Miami to Monterey, with love for cargo all the way. It will run, 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 run forevermore. Run, run, run forevermore.
Okay, that's June 1961 release there for Mr. Ronnie Douglas, his first of two on the Everest record label by request for Bill Olb. Run, Run, Run is the name of the tune. Yes, Malcolm, I was thinking of the Supremes. I could have gone into a lazy DJ segue and played that. I think I even have that Jester's record too. It's kind of like a garagey kind of thing. Anyway, Johnny G here, spinning my 45s as requested by you. Let's fill a request now for Tommy Albergo in our YouTube chat room. Now, he requested the Queen of Motown. You know who the Queen of Motown was at one time. Her name was Mary Wells, and this is a Smokey Robinson production. He wrote this tune, and this was a big hit for her. This was charted number 10 on Cashbox, number 7 on Billboard, and this was a number 1 record if you were listening on WOOK in Washington, D.C. This is her 6th release on Berry Gordy Jr.'s MOTOWN record label. Keep your fingers crossed, folks, on this record from November 62. Miss Mary Wells on MOTOWN for Tommy Albergo. It's called Two Lovers. Here you go, Tommy. For you, Mary Wells.
Well, I've got two lovers and I ain't ashamed. Two lovers and I love them both the same. Let me tell you about my first lover. He's sweet and kind and he's mine, all mine. He treats me good like a lover should and makes me love him. I really, really love him. I love him so, and I'll do everything I can to let him know. But I've got two lovers and I ain't ashamed. Two lovers and I love them both the same. Let me tell you about my other lover. Well, you know he treats me bad, makes me sad, makes me cry, but still I can't deny that I love him. I really, really love him. I love him so, and I'll do everything I can to let him know. Darling, well, don't you know that I can tell whenever I look at you that you think that I'm untrue? 'Cause I say that I love too, but I really, really do. 'Cause you're a split personality, and in reality, both of them are you, baby. Well, I've got two lovers and I ain't ashamed. Two lovers and I love them both the same. Two lovers and I ain't ashamed.
Okay, there you go. The sound of Motown here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. It took them a while to come out, though. That means they're a little bit. If I could mess them up, then they're not going to know what hit them, because they get like confused. The AI. I was telling them today they were wrong on one of the things that we're going to talk about it here, because I got a record coming up for Strictly 45s. But so they had it all wrong. I said, you're wrong. I said, I know the answer to this, and that is not the answer. I said, what good are you, AI? You're no good. But anyway, there you go. For Tommy Albergo, Miss Mary Wells. Mary Wells, her sixth release on the Motown record label, November 1962. Two Lovers is the name of the tune. That's another song that we can... Aren't there other songs called Two Lovers? Torn Between Two Lovers? Anyway, let us continue here. Let's fill a request for listener Tom Maver in our YouTube chat room. And he requested the great Ray Charles. Okay, Ray Charles. And let's see. After Atlantic Records, after his contract expired, he would sign with ABC Paramount Records, had 32 releases for the ABC label. And which one is this one, Charlene? Can't see. Yes, this is. I'm sorry. This is his 32nd release. I think he's got like 50 or 50 something. But this is his 32nd release for ABC. This tune written by Joe Armstead, Nick Ashford, and Valerie Simpson. Three great writers there. This came out in October of 1966. This charted number 72 on Billboard. Number 45 on the R&B chart, and this was the number 5 record on WBEE in Chicago, Illinois, from October 66. For listener Tom Maver, here is Ray Charles And I say the same thing. I don't need no doctor. Here you go, Tom, for you. Ray Charles on ABC Records.
I don't need no doctor, 'cause I know what's ailing me. I don't need no doctor, no, 'cause I know what's ailing me. I've been too long away from a baby. I'm coming down with a misery. I don't need no doctor for my prescription to be filled. I don't need no doctor, I said it now, for my prescription to be filled. Only my baby gone could ever take away this chill. Now the doctor said I need rest, but all I need is her tenderness. Put me on a critical list, when all I need is her sweet kiss. He gave me a medicated lotion, but it didn't do my emotion. I don't need no doctor. All my hope to live is gone. I don't need no doctor, no. All my hope to live is gone. All I need is my baby, please, won't you please come on home? You know what I'm talking about? I don't need no aspirin. I don't need no lotion. I say I don't need no vitamin pill.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Tom Maver in our YouTube chat room. That is it's like a Northern Soul sound by the great Ray Charles, October 1966. That's on the ABC label. A song entitled "I Don't Need No Doctor." You said Humble Pie recorded that. I wonder if was that on a 45 or is that on an album? I wonder if I have that, because what was Humble Pie on the Immediate record label? Is that the label it's on? Anyway, see, I know those labels because not that I ran them, but I would pick them up if I out in the wild if I saw them. And later on, when I stopped for a number of years, I should have continued to buy those dollar records from those dealers in the early part when I started doing this, but I didn't. That's one of my mistakes. Somebody asked me what mistakes did I make. I made a number of mistakes in the record collecting hobby. I did. But anyway, you're listening to the Vinyl Treasure Show. We're here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. This is our first show of the week. I'll be back on Saturday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll play in early 1950s to about 1957. And then I'll return on Sunday. So if you're not doing anything, you can put me on your iTV and sit back and have some popcorn and tune into the program there with your significant other. Let us continue now. And let's fill a request for a strictly 45s. Did I say 60s? I always say that. Strictly 45s, okay? And we want to wish Strictly 45s belated birthday wishes. As I did see this message, but it was missed by someone. Okay, it was missed by someone, and we had it on the sheet there, but we missed it. Okay, but it probably fits better, Strictly 45s, with this show on this. So for your birthday on June 27th, okay, celebrating a birthday, I asked, because I asked Strictly 45s, I said, is there a song you might want to hear? And he said, well, can you do a comparison of two records? I says, all right. I said, I'll do that. I have both of them. Okay, so we're going to do a comparison here. Okay, up first, okay, a group called the Dan Lears. And you may know the Dan Lears from 1958. They did a song called One Summer Night, was their big hit, but I like some of their others on the Mercury label. But the group broke up, okay, in I think like 1960, somewhere around that time period. And Jimmy Weston, who was the lead, okay, he wanted to continue recording, so he picked up 3 new members of the group. They were actually members of a group called the Webbs, okay, that recorded for MGM Records. And they became the new Dan Lears. And they had 2 singles on Epic, which I think I've played here on the program. Then they had one on Everest, and then another one on Smash before they signed with this label. This was Bernie Goydish's Le Mans label, which was out of New York City. And they recorded this tune, written by Jimmy Ratcliffe and Aura Mae Diamond, okay, and is produced by Danny Webb, who was their manager, and arranged by Leroy Kirkland. It was their first of 2. It featured Jimmy Weston on lead. It's called The Truth Hurts, okay, from October 64. Then we're going to compare it to a release from December of 66, which I think was recorded earlier because by Garnet Mims. I think this is Garnet Mims and the Enchanters. And so this is the one that I asked AI about. I said, is this, who did this record first? Okay. So it says to me that, it was done by Garnet Mims on his LP called A Crybaby. So I said, okay, let me check the discography of the United Artists LP Crybaby. So I said, it's not there. So I said, look, don't give out faulty information. It's not there. It probably was put out by United Artists later on, I'd say. Okay, but I don't know what date or whatever, but it was probably recorded sometime in 1963. But it was issued on Veep Records in December of 66, and it's the B side, but it's a good both sides are good, but it's the ballad side, and it's like the perfect Garnet Mims sound too. And it charted number 29 on WMOC in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So up first, we're going to hear the Dan Lears, okay, The Truth Hurts on Le Mans Records, and then we're going to play it right after Garnet Mims, and there's no mention of the Enchanters, but it's on Veep Records, and I think recorded maybe 63. That's probably correct. The Truth Hurts, and this is by request for Strictly 45s with belated birthday wishes. Here you go. Up first, the Dan Lears. Here you go. It's called The Truth Hurts.
Say goodbye, but you knew how much it would hurt me, and you didn't want to make me cry, cry, cry. Why did you keep my poor heart believing we'd be walking
as much as your lies. Yes, the truth hurts, but not as much as your lies.
Know the truth.
Said I know the truth, and the truth hurts, but not as much as your lies. I'm listening to you say you love me, but your pretty words are just a disguise. Now I know the truth.
Know the truth.
I know the truth. I said I know the truth. And the truth hurts, but not as much as your lies. Last night I passed your doorway. The lips you were kissing were some other guys. Now I know the truth.
Know the truth.
I know the truth.
Know the
Said
truth.
I know the truth. And the truth hurts, but not as much as your lies. You say that for a long time now, baby, you wanted to say goodbye, but you knew how much it would hurt me, and you didn't want to make me cry. Tell me why did you keep my poor heart believing we'd always be walking under blue and sunny skies? Now I know the truth.
Know the truth.
I know the truth.
Know the truth.
Know the truth. And the truth hurts, but not as much as your lies. The truth hurts, but not as much as your lies.
Okay, folks, there you go. That is the comparison there, and I think it was first done by Garnet Mims and the Enchanters. I think they did it first. Okay, came out well, and then Veep put it out. Veep is a subsidiary of United Artists Records in December of '66. And that's as the B-side, The Truth Hurts. That charted too, number 29 on WMOC out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And then prior to that, we heard the Dan Lears version with Jimmy Weston on lead, October 64. That charted too, number 45 on WVON in Chicago. That's on Le Mans Records. Johnny G here in Vinyltreasure Overtime. Let's see. We're going to test the waters here now on this one and fill a request for Jessica Stanley. Okay, Jessica Stanley as we go to Detroit. And we'll also send it out. I think she mentioned that her grandson, Sebastian, I think's his name, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jessica, also really likes the show. So we'll send this one out to your grandson, Sebastian. Okay, this is the group's 5th of 9 for Berry Gordy Jr.'s Gordy record label. Okay, the tune written by Richard Street and Thelma Gordy. It features Billy Gordon on lead. This charted number 59 on Cashbox, 41 on Billboard, and this was a number 5 record on KTKT in Tucson, Arizona from February 1964. Here are the contours. The contours on Gordy going out to Jessica, and we'll send it out to her grandson too. It's called Can You Do It? Here you go, Jessica, for you.
1964, and we gon' dance some more. You gotta keep up with the times if you wanna be mine. So if you can do it, let me know.
Okay, sound of Motown here. Boy, they did not. Where the Gremlins? Oh, see any Gremlins on that one there. And there you go. That one there going out to Jessica Stanley. We'll send it out also to Jessica's grandson, Sebastian, February 1964, The Sound of the Contours. Billy Gordon on lead, The Contours, Can You Do It, on Gordy Records. Now, Charlene's got here that I wonder if I have the 45. Grand Funk covered this record in 1976. I should check to see if I got that 40. I bet you $1 a donut I have it somewhere down in the no humidity basement. But listen, Copyright Police, they stayed away on that, and they're not going to come around on this one either. They're going to have no clue about, and usually when David Milford makes requests, they normally do not know what they are. Okay, but this is a request for David Milford. I hope he's still tuned into the program, David. Okay, I found this record last minute when I was looking for the Garnet Mims today. So there was a box right over there. Okay, and there were a bunch of it was a small pile of artists that begin with F. And I'm looking through it. I said, wait a minute, he requested this record. Okay, so this is by request for David Milford. Spelled it wrong, Charlene. This group originally from Louisville, Kentucky, and they spent most of their career performing and recording in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, this is their debut single, came out on the Ferron, I think that's how you say it, F-E-R-O-N, Ferron Records out of Houston, Texas. Now, there are only 3 members that are known of this group: Garnett Tilford, William Roach, and Herbert William Gibbs. Okay, and they co-produced this. And this came out in 1967. This is a rare record here on the Ferron label. They're called the Fabulous Moonlighters, and this is the A-side of the 45. It's called Oh Yeah, and this is going out to David Milford. Here you go, David, for you.
Will we
Listen, I thought they wouldn't know that record, but they do. They're out there. That's interesting. Maybe they're getting it mixed up with something else, which they often do. But there you go. That one there going out to a David Milford, 1967 release there by the fabulous Moonlighters. Fabulous Moonlighters. That's on Ferron Records. Oh yeah, is the name of the tune. And if that is what you feel about Johnny G's show, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel and also click that bell to get all notifications when Johnny G goes live. You're going to see the promos on my YouTube page. So if you go there, you're going to see the coming shows. So like when we finalize a date for Bill Olb, I'll put it up there and you'll see it there. But anyway, sometimes when I do the spontaneous shows, though, you won't know. So that's why you need to click that bell and get all notifications if I might be testing some records, which I sometimes do when I want to check to see if they're going to let me play it versus blocking the video. But anyway, let us continue now. Let's fill a request for Colin in South Africa. He requested this duet from Washington, D.C., and I still think, although I had an issue with this record for some reason because I thought this was at a later date, but they were Peaches and Herb. Okay, Peaches and Herb, they recorded for the Date label, and originally they were Francine Barker and Herb Fain. Okay, and Francine was previously a member of a group called the Sweet Things. Okay, she was born Francine Hurd. Okay, and she would join Herb, and they made their debut in 1966 on the Date label. They had 15 releases on the label, and this one came out twice, supposedly. Okay, first in April of 67 and then in September of 69. But the numbering, I was like looking, do I have this 1555 whatever? And I was like, this is 1659. So it's a legitimate number because I see it in the label guide. So, because I was concerned, like, which Peaches is this? Is this really Marlena Mars, which I think came out after the records from 1968, like in When He Touches Me? I think that's Marlena Mars with him. But this is the original Peaches. Okay, this is so this is either their 3rd or 15th release. Okay, and they're doing like 2 songs. She's singing one, and he's singing the other. She's singing Sam Cooke's Cupid, and he's singing Frankie Avalon's Venus, I think, and they go back and forth with those 2 tunes. This should be interesting with the AI. Let's see what they do with this. From September 1969 on this copy that I have, it's for going out to Colin in South Africa. This is Peaches and Herb on Date Records with Cupid/Venus. Here you go, Colin, for you.
Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart. For me, for me.
Venus, if you will, please send a little girl for me to thrill. A girl who wants my kisses and my arms. A girl with all the charms of you.
Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart. For me, nobody but me.
Venus, make her a fair. I love the girl with some light in her hair. And take the brightest stars up in the skies and place them in her eyes for me.
Now
Okay, duets here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Colin in South Africa. My copy is September. It's either 67, okay, or 69. September 69 release there. Peaches and Herb on Date Records, and that's two songs. You're correct. That's Cupid / Frankie Avalon's Venus. Okay, there you go. And that was that is arranged by Billy Sherrill. Did I say that? Or is it Sherrill? Cheryl, I think that's how you pronounce it. Johnny G needs his head examined. Anyway, let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener Daniel Kubacki in our YouTube chat room. This is actually a flip side from last week as we go to Philadelphia, okay? And he requested the last week the Intruders on Leon Huff and Kenny Gamble's Excel label that would morph into Gamble Records. And last week we played All the Time. Okay, this week Daniel requested the flip side of the 45, and this is another Gamble and Huff pen tune, and this features Sam Little Sonny Brown on lead from February 66. Let's give a listen to the Intruders. It's called Gonna Be Strong. This is on Excel Records. It's for Daniel Kubacki. Here you go, Daniel, for you, the Intruders. Okay, there you go. That one there, Early Intruders. Great tune there, Early Intruders there. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. That is by request for a listener, Daniel Kubacki, in our YouTube chat room, February 66 on Excel Records. That is Sam Little Sonny Brown on lead. Gonna Be Strong is the name of the tune. The Intruders are a great group, great Philadelphia group. It's unfortunate, though, he would commit suicide. He jumped off one of the bridges in in Philadelphia there. Very sad ending to a great singer there, really, later on, though. But let us continue here. Let's fill a request for listener Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat room, as this group hails from Memphis, Tennessee, and they had, let's see, wait, so this is later, Charlene. This is their first of two that they recorded for the Volt record label. This is the plug side or not, but I like this side. This group is called the Newcomers. I don't think it's the same group that recorded with Wade Flemons, because his group was called the Newcomers. But this is later. This record came out in August of 1969. And let's see, the vocals on this are Terry Bartlett and Randy Brown. And I guess they first recorded, wait a minute here, Charlene. But that was in 71. This is before. Okay, they recorded for Stax later on. They had a hit with, well, they said their hit was called Pin the Tail on the Donkey in 71 on Stax. Okay, and they had one also on Truth Records, but this is their first of two on Volt Records. Oh, they would later change their name to Quick, K-W-I-C-K. Okay, anybody know anything about K-W-I-C-K, Quick? But anyway, here are the Newcomers from August 69 for Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat. And I like this song. It's called Girl, This Boy Loves You. Here you go, Leonard, for you, the Newcomers. Okay, sounds of 1969 here on the vinyl. Where were you in 1969? 58, 68. I was 11 years old. Well, not quite. Gonna be 11 years old in August. Well, this is August 69 release there for Leonard Mancini. The Newcomers is the name of the group. That's on Volt Records. It's called Girl, This Boy Loves You is the name of the two. So Bust the Bass wants Johnny G to sign out of here, huh? What time is it here? Yeah, we're getting close here to the witching hour here. So, all right, we're going to try to sign out of here. We're going to play some hits here, but I still got others to play. All right, maybe we'll try this one. Well, this is for Dennis. Let's see. Maybe we'll get knocked out with this one for Dennis Fawcett. Okay. And we stay in Memphis. Well, they're talking about some stew made in Memphis. Okay, and this is a request for Dennis Fawcett. I'm getting mixed up with David Milford. Dennis Fawcett. As we go to this saxophonist, Curtis Owsley, originally from Fort Worth, Texas, would relocate to New York City, became a session musician in the 1950s. He was better known as King Curtis. He would continue to record into the 1970s until his death. Of course, first recording back in 1956 for Groove Records, also on Apollo and Deluxe. Okay, but he had 26 releases on the Atco record label, and Dennis requested his 14th release. It's a song he wrote. This is produced by Tommy Cogbill. This charted number 33 on Billboard, number 6 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 1 record if you were listening to WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland, from August 67. And there's vocals on this. Charlene, did they say who they were? You needed to check to see who the vocals were on this record. Actually, I have a book that you wouldn't know. I have a book of Atco Atlantic, but I didn't have a chance to check. August 67, King Curtis on Atco Records for Dennis in our YouTube chat room. It's called Memphis Soul Stew. Here you go, Dennis, for you.
Today's special is Memphis Soul Stew. We sell so much of this, people wonder what we put in it. We're gonna tell you right now. Give me about a half a teacup of bass. Now I need a pound of fatback drums. Now give me 4 tablespoons of ballin' Memphis guitars. This gonna taste all right. Now just a little pinch of organ. Now give me a half a pint of horn. That's it right there. Now beat well.
Isn't that the jam, really? Boy. There you go. You're jamming to that record there. That is the King Curtis and an ensemble there of great players for sure. August 1967. That one there by request for Dennis Fawcett in our YouTube chat room. That's Memphis Soul Stew is the name of the tune. That's on the Atco record label. Lots of great records by King Curtis for sure. Does some great covers too on some of the great records that I think I had one. I'm afraid to play Dock of the Bay that he does too, but I have that also. Let us continue now. We are in Vinyl Treasure Overtime. We saw Ansray in our YouTube chat room, so let's play a request for Ansray Thomas in our YouTube chat room, and I have featured this gal originally from Galveston, Texas. A lot on the Saturday night show also, but even on the 78 show, her name, Esther Mae Jones. Of course, she recorded initially as, well, not really initially as Little Esther, but yeah, we'll say Little Esther. Signed with Atlantic Records in 1964, though, and let's see, her first release was a duet with Jimmy Ricks, but let's give a listen to her fourth release. She ended up with 17 releases on the Atlantic label, but this is her fourth release, a song written by Van McCoy, and this was later covered. Two other gals covered this record. In 1965, Irma Thomas covered this on Imperial, and also Juanita Williams covered this on the Wingate record label. But let's give a listen to the original. This is arranged by Ray Ellis. This charted regionally. This was number 18 on KSNH in where is that? Pocatello? Pocatello, Idaho? Okay, never been there. December 1964, going out to Ansray Thomas in our YouTube chat room. And it says, this is interesting, it says little in parentheses, Esther Phillips on Atlantic Records, and the original version of Some Things You Never Get Used To. Here you go, Ansray, for you.
Some things you never get used to. Some things you never get used to. And I can't get used to losing you. It's funny how your picture on the wall once had me sighing. It's funny now, that picture on the wall starts me to crying. Some things you never get used to. Some things you never get used to. And I can't get used to losing you. I can't believe that we are through. I can't believe that you no longer care and share your love with someone new. It's funny how the songs we used to love once brought me gladness. It's funny now, those songs we used to love only bring sadness. Some things you never get used to. Some things you never get used to. And I can't get used to losing you. I can't get used to losing you. Every time I see you with someone new, some things you never get used to. I wanna say my little heart breaks in two. Some things you never get used to. Every time when someone calls your name, some things you never get used to. I wanna say my little heart fills with pain.
Okay, December 64 release there by request for Ansray Thomas. That is a great sound of Esther Phillips. She's got little before this one here. I think they took that away with the next release or after this. That's on Atlantic Records, Some Things You Never Get Used To. That is the original version of that tune. Okay, let us continue here. Let's fill a request. Interesting sound here for Jim Lampley in Texas. Okay, as this a blues singer guitarist born in Cabinus, Georgia, I guess. Okay. His real name, Robert Lee Willis. Okay, he was the cousin of and chauffeur. You mean his cousin chauffeur? Oh. See that, folks? Well, maybe we're gonna get rid of this. Okay. Well, anyway, he was the. That's gonna. This. Okay. Well, listen, folks. Let me see. Do I want to close with this record? Let me see what I want to close with. All right. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna close. We're gonna pull this back. Okay. We're really gonna close here. Hold on a second. Braylon, you did the smart thing. Let me show you this record here. We're gonna wait for it to come back here a little bit. We're live here. We're simultaneously broadcasting. Well, whoops. Well, here you go. This is the Little Esther tune. There you go. Some things, and it's not in the greatest shape. You can see it. It's not so clean, but anyway. So let's put this over here. But let me change this. Okay, and we're gonna close out now. I'm gonna put this one back. Okay, we're gonna close with a request for Troy. Okay, so let me just put it on here because I know they're gonna shut me down for this. I'm just gonna say our goodbyes, but anyway, that's gonna do it. Well, let me go back here, folks. Well, there you go. You know what that means? That means Johnny G's got to get out of here. That's gonna do it. We're gonna close with one more record here. That's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyltreasure show. That was the one that pushed us over the edge. Some things you never get used to. You never get used to the AI copyright police here, folks. But I want to thank everybody for tuning into the program this evening. Hope you dug all these tunes here. Listen, this is the only time I get to enjoy my records. Okay, really. Okay, usually I'm spending time looking for them or putting them in order. I filed back all my A's and B's of my group harmony stuff. So all the A and B records are totally back up on the shelves. They're totally put back. So we don't have to worry about any records you request from A and B. Now, C through the rest of the alphabet, that's another story. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Charlene, for your help. And if you want to make a request here on the program or talk about anything, ask me about my speakers or ask me about my needles, you can email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. I wish I could have some of you come up here and jam in the studio. Wouldn't that be great? I don't know if it'll take everybody up here, but that would be cool, right? But anyway, thank you all for tuning into the program this evening. But we're going to close the show tonight with a tribute song for, let me see, where are you? Here. Charlene, where is this? Page. Hold on a second. MS 15. It should be on page 16 here. Or did I put it on the front page? Oh yeah, I have it here. Okay, for Troy Goodall. Hopefully, Troy, you're still with us because you requested this. You wanted to pay tribute to the late David Clayton Thomas. Okay, so we're going to close out with his. So this was the follow-up to You've Made Me So Very Happy. This was the follow-up record, okay? And this came out in May of 1969. We lost him June 24th, 2026 at the age of 84. This is produced by James Williams Garicchio. And this chart, this is going to get me for sure. This charted number 2 on the Billboard chart, number 45 on the R&B chart, and this was a number 1 record on WEEL in Fairfax, Virginia. So our closer tonight, by request for Troy Goodall, May 69, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the late David Clayton Thomas on lead, and the song is called Spinning Wheel. Now, you know, around the 4th of July, not that Johnny G is a pyromaniac, because I'm not, but I used to like to light off fireworks. I used to, because my Aunt Mary, she would work down at the General Motors plant, okay, here in the town, and when they would leave for the 4th of July, some of the guys, I don't know where they went, south of the border maybe, to pick up fireworks, they would kind of like make goodie bags, kind of, and they put them in these, you know, like the grocery shopping bags. And for $20, you ended up getting like bottle rockets, firecrackers, M80s, helicopters, snow cones, and spinning wheels, because that's the name of this song. And did I tell you about it? So and all the kids in the neighborhood, and I was young, okay? I'm talking about 11 years old. I shouldn't have been doing that. So I was like so excited to light all these fireworks off. And the Roman candles are pretty cool also. You ever light the Roman candles? So my grandmother had a garden, and in the front were like these old, porch railings, the white porch railings, so people wouldn't fall into this thing. So anyway, so I was down there, and it was getting dark. So I had to get a nail, and I had one of those pinwheel things that you light that spin around. So you got to make sure that you put that really in the wood real tight. Okay, I did not. It was loose. So, of course, I lit them. And if that thing is not too solid on there, the thing flies off like a like a deadly saucer. So this thing spun off, and it ends up, and she was the last house there, was on a dead-end street, and there was the Phillipsburg Manor Restoration on the other side. So this thing goes spinning into the dry, wet leaves on the 4th of July night, and is spinning and starting a fire in the leaves. So my uncle, Rocco, he was there, so he kind of panicked. So he jumps over the fence, and it had like bob wires on the top. So he cuts his arm, he cuts his palm, okay, hopping over the fence to try to put this fire out. I had to put the hose on, and he finally hosed it out. But that was because of me, and this reminds me of a thing called spinning wheel. But anyway, that's our closer tonight. Sorry to keep you folks. That's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyltreasure Show. We're closing tonight with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Everybody have a great 4th of July if I don't see you, but I'll be back on Saturday night on the 4th of July. So just want to say, everybody, so long. Take care. Here you go. Troy Goodell for you. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Spinning Wheel.
What goes up must come down. Spinning wheel, got to go round. Talking about your troubles, it's a crying sin. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel spin. You got no money, you got no home. Spinning wheel, all alone. Talking about your troubles and you never learn. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel turn. Did you find the directing sign on the straight and narrow highway? Would you mind the reflecting sign show you the colors that are someone is waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Catch a painted pony on the spinning wheel ride. Someone's waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel fly.